Please welcome Marion Calder.
Wow. Thank you. And thank you, Lainey, and thank you very much to Forth Valley Feminists for inviting me here today. What an absolutely awesome event. So I'm looking forward to speaking to some old faces and some new faces this afternoon. So please come and say hi. As you'll have hopefully seen over the past several weeks, it's been incredibly busy for women here in Scotland. Our rights are under attack from all different sectors in society. We had one win, as Lainey, thank you for introducing, which was amazing, but we still have to wait to see if Scottish Government will appeal that. So it's not over till the fat lady sings, literally. And I will be singing loud if they don't appeal. Happy days. It's been very disappointing over the past week with the introduction of the Gender Recognition Reform Bill. I don't know how many of you will have actually watched the ministerial statement over the past week. Hands up. Yeah. How disappointed were you? I was furious. Tone. Thank you for your tone. No, thank you for your tone. While they basically discussed giving away our rights. Awesome. Believe me, if I had been there, the tone would be somewhat slightly different, but we weren't actually allowed in the public gallery, but hey. Apparently we're not allowed outside to kind of demonstrate anymore either, because last time we were just a wee bit too loud. Our tone wasn't quite right. Yeah, next time we're going to be louder, even if we can't actually stand outside. Yeah, even if we're on the grassy knoll to the side of Parliament, we will make some noise. There's no way they're going to shut us up. However, this is going to be a bit of a long fight, and the next few months are going to be specifically challenging. So we need every single woman to actually make contact with your MSPs, to make contact with your family, with your colleagues, everyone that you know, standing at the bus stop, in the taxi, just chat to anyone. Have you seen this? Do you know what this is about? Do you know what this means for women's rights? Speak to everyone. But if you haven't done so already, and this is really quite clear, and this is one kind of key point to keep in mind, the other side are very good in actually using kind of personal testimony when actually speaking to elected officials. It's all about their true lives, their truth. Well, my God, we've got some bloody truth in us about actually what it means to be a woman. And they need to hear it. So when you make contact with your elected officials, tell them your truth. Tell them what it's like to be a woman. Tell them about why single-sex spaces are required. Tell them how it's important that your mother or your family member needs to actually have care by kind of this own thing from another female. Tell them why that there should be no men in female prisons. Tell them why this is absolutely bloody outrageous that we have a man as the chief executive of Edinburgh Rape Crisis. Enough. No more. We're not going to stand for it. We are going to actually, this is, we have to get together, we have to create more noise, be louder, get in contact with the politicians and make them listen and make them actually turn around and tell you why they think that's not important, that women don't need single-sex spaces. Get them to explain why. Where was their thinking? How did they come to this? And really, well, what they're going to tell you is about, oh, the Equality Network said that, or the professional feminist orgs all agree with us, Women's Aid, Rape Crisis, all of them who are sponsored and fully funded by Scottish Government. We're not funded, we fund ourselves. We're not funded by Putin, that was a new one. Last week it was the Taliban, previously it was, the Christian far right. I'm not really sure, but my God, we're really powerful considering there's only 4 of us. But hey. But the one thing that we do know is that when women actually come together, we're used to doing everything. We're used to being the carers. We're used to being the kind of working. working in the house, being students, being grandparents, everyone. We are powerful, and when we come together, the world will have to listen. They're ignoring us at the moment in time, not anymore. So just keep speaking out. Thank you for your all support for Women Scotland. Thank you again to Forth Valley Feminists. It's absolutely amazing to see all these groups picking up throughout the country, from the borders to the West Coast, up the Highlands Islands, and up to Orkney. Everywhere across Scotland, women's groups are forming, and it's absolutely incredible to actually see the passion that is there. So thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing.